Hi, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel, WYRD is the New Black. My name is Kat, and this is a pick a card for what are they saying about you? What are they saying about you? So we've got blue lace, agate, citrine, and Chrysoprase. So as ever, take your time to make your selection, and I will see you on the other side. Hello, blue lace, agate. Well, this person is evasive, for damn sure. Spirit is showing me the magician, and this is kind of magician capable this person. And this person is definitely an enemy. So if that doesn't ring true, this is not your stack. I repeat, not. Because up here it says enemy, falsity, crime, risk, escape, guile, theft, lies, cunning, and cheating. This is, this is like the sidekick to the bully at school who is sneaky and mean and gossipy and goes along with things and changes their, what they say with the wind, depending on whether it benefits them. Whether it benefits them or it gives them something or it brings them some kind of harvest or some kind of energy, or they feel like they're perceived in a good light. But this person has made an enemy of you, and I don't know about you, Stack One, but in the spiritual community it's pretty hard to make an enemy of people. It's not like we're wandering around looking for conflict. However, this person, because they've made you an enemy, has clearly gone out of their way to do so, and they have played like a long-term deceptive role in your world. Is the feeling there's something that they've deceived you with, or that they've kept hidden, because I'm getting Houdini energy with the magician. I feel like it's disappearing in a puff of smoke when it's convenient for them, or when there's any level of accountability to pay, or because this Seven of Cups, confusion, illusion, options, fantasy, dreams, and temptation. I mean, I feel like this person disappears when it suits them. So they could intermittently ghost this person, but this is someone you've been in communication with for at least a couple of years at the bare minimum. The tree talks about longevity and the letter talks about correspondence, and that's like a long time communication is what I'm getting with that. And it could be somebody you've known since childhood. This could definitely be like a frenemy for sure. Or you knew them when you were younger. This could be a family member even. God help you if this is a family member, because this is just so underhand for that. But this is also, somebody that could have been a karmic soulmate with this Six of Cups energy is what I want to say here. And you've played the long game is the feeling, in order to catch this person out or to observe their behavior, in order to reveal some kind of deception. And it could have been via some kind of official documentation. I mean, I don't know, like government documentation or a health report, or it could be somebody who lies on their CV or lies about their experience or their qualifications, or this is emails or text messages, or some kind of like sort of physical proof is the feeling that has come to light for you. Or at the very least, you found out via reading cards or watching readings or something, or via a friend or a family member, or like it could even be legal. I don't know, but there's something that has been brought to light here about the nature of this person. I mean, what am I hearing? Got your number, finally awakened from the spell I was under. Interesting. And what this person is saying about you is fantastical and lying. I mean, I think they gossip and they would just make shit clean up. And Spirit's saying that can change depending on who they're talking to and what they think will work, in order to present them as this kind of reliable or long-term capable person. And they will tell you that, you know, oh, you're just confused, it's a misunderstanding, miscommunication, that I only behaved this way because you did this. This person will do anything to deflect taking accountability, because they're so adept at escapism, is what I'm feeling. And that could be that they have like maybe addiction issues or whatever, but they've got themselves into this mindset where there's this, you know, I can't cope as well as you, or I can't deal as well as you, or other people need to take responsibility for me, or they need to look after me. And this could be something to do with their health, or but I mean, if it is health related, they could have been misdiagnosed, is the vibe, or there's something to do with misdiagnosis that's relevant to you maybe, I don't know. This person doesn't trust their body, which is why they're in survival mode a lot of the time. So they could experience like physical pain, or this person could be physically self-defensive, as in their form of attack is defense kind of thing. Get you on the back foot, throw the smoke screen, this like magician style smoke bomb while they escape out the, you know, the back of the theatre kind of vibe is what's going on with this person. Very deep rooted long-term self-deception and self-delusion that this person has fostered, that they almost believe their own lies, is what I'm getting. But they might talk about nature, they might talk about the environment, might talk about health, they might be a practitioner, they might be in medicine, there could be something here where they have experience in some kind of formal energy, or they've lied about that, or they're drawing benefits when they don't need to, or I mean, it could be anything. It could be anything. But there's some kind of falsity around, or fabrication around something official, or forgery, or fraud, or something like outright thievery for some of these people, outright con artist energy for some of these people coming through. They're fantasists, is what I'm being told. Do you really want to know what this person is saying about you when they're a fantasist? This person talks the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And this could be very, very hurtful energy for you, especially if this is a long-term connection and they've suddenly, they've acted really like shady. It's made you suspicious. Acting kinda shady and calling me baby, why the sudden change? Yeah, they've switched up on the energy, or they've created a drama, or they've created some kind of smoke screen designed to confuse, or that's been really argumentative or sudden, or something like that, or something about the past. They brought up the past in order to confuse the situation, because they are in complete denial, is what I'm feeling, about taking any level of accountability towards the nature of your relationship, or the nature of their communication with you, or anything like that. Anything like that. They have to lie to themselves to tell themselves that their behavior is okay. And I think I think you're fully aware of the level of delusion with this person. They would like to, forget about it almost and go back to how things were. They're almost weirdly nostalgic about this, but I don't think there is a going back from. They'd like to return, but it's probably just to get more from you, or to steal your health, to steal your light, to steal your, skill sets, or your experience, or just because by way of association they get lifted, is what I'm feeling to say. I almost don't want to be asked looking at what this person has to say. They would say all kinds of things, is the feeling, but not to your face. This is somebody that won't, once you've taken the mask off, they'll run away. They'll hide. They'll not want to deal direct, because you want a straight answer, or a clear cut. You want to be able to understand, and be able to create some kind of healthy communication. But this person doesn't want that. They don't want that, because they're relying on the confusion that they hope that they've created with you, or confusion about the past, or this person's kind of stuck in the past. So this could be a past person for some of you. The rat. They're saying that you were really underhand, and that you really, what's the word? Undermined. They felt really undermined by you in some way. Obviously, this is a big fat lie, and they probably did this to you, because this person's got gaslighting. They should have a t-shirt, gaslighting found here, kind of thing, is the feeling. So, but this person has been really undermining, and I'm getting gossipy energy with that. I'm getting seeds of doubt and sneakiness, and it may be that, again, I feel like this person tries to burst people's bubbles, because they can't bear not to be the most significant energy, and they'll do that via self-pity or trying to get your sympathy as well. They'll do it any way they can. Drama, whatever, because your energy is very stable, it's very rooted, it's enviable. That's what I'm getting. They're very envious, this person. Very envious. They want what you have, and they don't understand why you get it and they don't get it. And that could be like health even, or it could be like, I don't know. I mean, it could be anything. But it's very physical energy. So they could be jealous of how you look even. It could be that superficial. I don't honestly know. Or how you communicate, or, something like that. Oh, you've made them feel alienated. You've undermined them, and you've alienated them. And you made them feel rubbish with the bin at the bottom of the deck. And, it's not fair, is what I'm getting. It's not fair. It's not fair. But this person is like a freeloading energy, is what I'm getting. They want to be supported. They want to be indulged. They want options. They want, they want to be able to return whenever it so suits them, and not you. You've got them up in their head. You've got them all caught up in their brain. Feeling alienated, feeling undermined, feeling heartbroken. They're really sad. And maybe this person would say that, they're restricted, or there's something different about them that that you don't understand, or that you just don't get them, or that you're very confused, or you're pretending to be confused. That's something else that they could be saying, that you're pretending to be confused, you're actually a liar. Again, with the gaslighting feeling. You've got to take what resonates with this one. That's interesting. The photograph's coming up next to the memories card, memory reunion, and this person is they're stuck in the past in some way, shape or form. I don't really understand what's going on with this person, but there's a lot of confusion here in their mind about the past. or they're stuck in like memories. They're stuck in their memories. They're stuck in the past, remembering. And it's like a fantastical energy. They don't want to move. They don't want to budge. This person is really resistant to change, is what I'm getting. Such embedded behavior here, such long-term behavior in this person, that they're really resistant to change, which is why, you know, I feel like they almost have to make an enemy of you, or that you have to be the big bad wolf and they're, you know, Little Red Riding Hood or whatever, I don't know. But, you know, for them to play this fantasy of, you know, being somehow more in need than you, or more worthy of things, or worthy of money, or worthy of love, or worthy of attention, or again with the kind of rivalry and the kind of like stealthy competition. It's almost fun or fantastically enjoyable at times for this person to be able to kind of pull the wool over your eyes, because in so doing they convince themselves of their own lies. I think that's why they try and lie to people. God, this weird energy. Yeah, so the dummy. So you could have known this person for a long time. They have memories, but I also feel that like that some of them could be saying in the past you were like, I don't think they're saying this though, but in the past you were naive, or they were naive is more likely what they're saying. They were naive about the connection. They were naive to think that you were like a good friend or a long-term friend, or that you'd be, you know, in touch for a long time, or I don't know. But they're babying themselves in some way here. Poor meing. Yeah, but they're kind of vicious though, their energy. They're not to your face though. They might cause an argument and run away without giving you any real explanation, or, you know, where the fuck did that come from type thing is where I'm getting your confusion. But I think when it comes to that, they would gossip about you to other people, and it would be kind of, they would look great, they would present themselves as the one like is supportive of you, or is encouraging of you, or is protective of you, or they would present that as, you know, some means of, again, just the continual self-delusion. There's the book. Not quite sure what that means. Not quite sure. I feel like this is information that you've garnered, again, with it's supporting the letter in my mind. It's like you've done your homework, you've done your research, you've done the books, you know, it could be something that you've, again, worked out via some form of information or reading or something to do with actual physical paper or physical documentation, or like research, hunting down information. I think that they would say you present yourself as having knowledge, but you're young in the game, or you're young in the journey, or you don't really know what you're doing, or something like that. Or it's idiotic, or you know, whatever you study or believe in, or you know, invest your time in, or I don't know. The magic bottle. Oh, what the fuck? This person, so confusing. Okay, I'm getting someone shaking up this bottle and it being like cloudy, the mixture, and I can't see through it, and it's not transparent, it's not translucent, it's not, they muddy the water. This person muddies the water. And they do it like with intelligence. They know how to muddy the water or distract or deflect from your scrutiny or other people's scrutiny, or again they may create a drama, or they may pop off, the cork coming off, the popping off the bottle. That's the feeling. Maybe they popped off in their way of communicating, or like suddenly presented themselves in like an oppositional space to you, like out of the blue or something, and you're like, what the the devil at the bottom of the deck. It's strategy, because they feel like lesser in some way. They feel they undermine themselves by outcasting themselves, by getting themselves caught up in the past, stuck in the past in a childish manner, using their knowledge just to muddy the water, to make things confusing, to try and dupe you. The butterfly, but because they see you transforming. They may say that you've popped off, that you're childish with your knowledge, or you believe dumb things, or you read silly, like useless information, or I don't know, but that you've popped off, or that you've muddied the water, again with the gaslighting, that you've but there's a transformation here. There's a transformation, and I feel that it belongs to you. They're saying that you changed up on them. Again, why the sudden change? But they changed up on you. It's the feeling. It's so gaslighty. This person could have narcissistic tendency. For sure, for sure. The clouds. Again, with the confusion is my vibe with this. Again, with trying to like obscure something, or muddy the water so you don't transform. Again, this person is really threatened by your leveling up, or you getting abundant, or you being like officially recognized in some kind of capacity, or doing well, or doing like financially well, or there's so much resentment for that. Is so much, it's so turbulent, this person's energy. It's just really hard for me to get a fix on this elusive con artist type flavor going on here. This love rat potentially. I mean, I don't know, I'm only going to pick a couple more. The traveling bag. So that's to do with movement next to the tree, which is all about lack of movement. Is this somebody that, says, oh, I'm definitely going to do this, and then doesn't do anything? Or they just escape when convenient. Again, they escape when convenient, leaving you carrying the can. Or again, I feel like they caused turbulence, and there was maybe some kind of departure or leaving. Stormy weather. Or they just did a runner. Again, like this person just doesn't take accountability. They are stuck in child mode. Okay, I think you've released yourself, and they would say that they've released you, probably. I mean, yeah, I'm still confused about that travelling bag. I'm still confused. It was like, or maybe you just thought, I need to get away from this person. I've just got to get away. I don't know. Like time out type of energy, maybe. It's so turbulent and needing to release yourself, but feeling, you know, in some way tied to this person. But I think, yeah, if you haven't released yourself, god damn, get out of there. Release yourself. This person, really don't like it. Anyway, I think that's all I've got for you. And I really do hope it resonated. But yeah, this person will just make up shit depending on what time of day it is my vibe on this person. So do let me know who this is for you. Thanks so much. Bye. Hello, my stack citrines. Hi there. I had to lay yours out like a pyramid, right? It feels like I'm picking up your energy on this side with the Lenormand card and the other person's energy over here. It feels okay. So we've got the Seven of Wands in the middle at the apex of the pyramid, right? It says opposition, belief, standing ground, force, defense, blame, challenge, and stamina. And the Seven of Wands, like famously depicted as one guy fighting off 6 other wands. And for me, his one wand is like the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is a stalemate between you and this person, or there's some kind of like block to the communication. Maybe you've blocked them, or it's guarded, or it's kind of kept to a minimum, or I'm not quite sure. I don't feel like you want to communicate with this person, but I feel like they want to communicate to you. But I think they're realizing that that's a no-go. The Child and the Sun card together, it's giving me morning light, you know, new dawn, new day, new life for me, yeah. That's the Ace of Wands, like a new beginning that I feel like you're defending, you're protecting. It's like something very significant to you. And you've had to stand your ground, because now I'm seeing the Child as the Fool card, the Sun in the Lenormand, but it gives me Tarot Sun as well. So there's like some kind of new expansion, new surge in confidence is also what I want to say. You've had to step up into a more confident or illuminated space. And take the apex is the feeling, because this person's energy feels like it comes up to the Seven of Wands and then is blocked. And now I'm seeing a drawbridge, and this card's got a castle in it. Yeah, in some way you're protecting your domain is the feeling. This is my domain, I'm boss here is the feeling that's coming off that. And you're turning away this other person. And yeah, their energy feels off. This other person feels like off somehow. It's weird and uncomfortable, this feeling. Like, does this person make you feel vulnerable in some way? Like, you protecting some kind of inner light, inner child. You're protecting maybe a spiritual concept as well, or something precious to you. And it feels like you're protecting it from this person and from their energy. I feel like Spirit is really proud of you standing your ground here, putting a line in the sand. And for some of you, because now I'm seeing like a parallel line, for some of you, you're going through this experience like with another person, or you're maybe protective of a literal child here, or there is some kind of need to stand ground, and it could be to do with ethics or principles, or just knowing it's the right thing to do, or again reclaiming space, because this person could be threatening or trying to challenge you for position in some way, or they feel they've got a right to. I don't feel they have a right to. This person could be a love interest. They want to come in fast. Sweet talk is what I'm feeling. Like, because we've got the Jack of Clubs, conflict, force, upstart, rebel, bluntness, speed and intensity. It's hasty, isn't it? And then the Jack of Hearts, moody, lover, date, affection, romantic offer, charm, flirt. This person's energy is uncomfortable for me. It feels like it takes the light, or somehow saps the light, or it's also feeling pretty superficial or self-involved or selfish. That's also coming through. Or maybe self-entitled. That's also coming through. I get very teenage energy coming through with both of these nights together. I think that they would say that you're being childish, but it's because they've been knocked off their perch, or they're not the boss here. They're not the boss of you. Like, that's what I'm feeling. So it's almost, again, maybe they really want to put advances on you. Like, maybe it's quite like full on romanticized, and some of you are just like, no, just leave me the hell alone, because something's so flimsy about, because generally you get like quite a lot of affection with the Knight of Cups, or sensitivity or fluidity. There's something off with this Knight of Cups energy for me, and it doesn't match up with your energy, because you're coming up as the sun, and I feel like you've illuminated something about the kind of immaturity or flimsiness or lack of actual staying power or something about this person, or consistency. I feel like this person comes in fast, and if they hit the boundary, they're going to try and be like charming, or I'm hearing platitudes. But if they don't get what they want, it feels like they sulk and piss off, maybe. This person doesn't like the word no. They don't like limitations. They don't like boundaries. And they've just got one, and it's like a spiritual lesson, because now spirit's coming across as the sun, and they come in the form of you. But this person may be saying that a conversation came in quick, that you were blunt, or you were insensitive, that it was forceful, and you've created conflict, or it could be anything like that, because I do think you've said no to this person, or made it very clear, or they could just be saying that you're really rude. And also I feel like they would say that you're childish, in some way. But again, it feels like flimsy. It's almost like they'd like to say this if they didn't know that this was the reality of who they are. It's what I'm getting. So I feel like even if they are saying this, they don't really buy into it either, is the feeling. Because I feel like this person can be very hot and cold is the sensation, or very in and out, or very... 1 minute like delightful and the next minute like cold is what I'm getting, or create maybe just cold almost. It's that insensitivity. This person is unappreciative. And they would say they've communicated well and they've, tried to do their best by you. But there's no getting anywhere with you. You're walled off. You are like in opposition to them. Maybe you blame them for something. You're defensive. I feel like their pride has been really injured, this person, by you just not playing ball. There's something you're protecting. And it's more sacred to you, it's more special to you, and it's kind of sanctioned by spirit that you're protecting this. Yeah, it's not that this person wants to get to know you. It's that they want to come in to take the top spot. That's the vibe. I don't know which cards to shuffle in. I put them all out to shuffle cards in underneath. I decided to use the vice versa deck. And now Spirit says I have to put them back in a pyramid shape. All right. Okay. What the... It's very defensible, a pyramid. So I feel, very defensible. I mean, we didn't get into Giza until the 20s and we took a shit ton of dynamite, right? And that's clearly not the way in. So I feel like... there is something very powerful about your stance at the moment, which is supported by spirit. And this person may unnerve you. Their energy unnerves me slightly. There's something so glossed about this charm that's coming through with this person, that it feels like more of the reality of the person is like the bluntness, the conflict, the insensitivity energy. I mean, it could be that they could be genuinely charming at times. I mean, you've got to take what resonates. But for some of you, this person's really unnerving in their energy, and that has triggered the inner child. I think you've triggered their inner child, or their inner teenager, because they've been behaving like one, is what I'm getting from this person. I'm using the vice versa tarot deck. I like this deck, it's fun, but I can't look at it because there's like front and back. What have we got? It's like the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're saying that you're not really giving anything, you're not forthcoming. You're not forthcoming. I feel like you do not approve of this person in some way here. 9 of Pence, it may be that, like, for some of you, you're like, I just want to be single. Or, yeah. This is kind of, this person wants to dominate your space, your life, your decisions. Is the feeling. There's bullying energy with this person, even though it might not come across like that. Maybe that's what you're picking up on, that there's something about this that likes to kind of... They could be like jealous of something, jealous of... There's like such a purity around your energy is what I want to say, and you're quite adventurous and you're very warm. And But this person has pushed you, is what I'm feeling. It's really interesting. I think they would say that, yeah, you're childish, but it's because they're licking their wounds in some kind of way. They have to depart. They have no choice. This energy comes in, hits the opposition, and goes out again. It's the loser, is what I'm getting. They may say nice things in order to, like, challenge you. They may be very, like, I don't know. What's the word? Loquacious about the way that they challenge you, or it seems very, like, goodwill. Again, platitudes or flattery or something like that, or distraction tactics as well. And they've challenged you, and you've had to defend your space. They've kind of pushed you to do that because they didn't know when to stop. It was a step too far. That's what Spirit is saying. A step too far for this person. And you want something more. This is flimsy energy. You want it to go out. But I think it also, in some way, you're claiming back the good energy, the sort of romantic or charming or, affectionate energy. But you can't kind of move at the moment because of this person. Yeah, they would say that, what's this one? 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're missing out potentially, or you're not going to win, because this person may think that, or they may be saying that you just want to win, that's why it's childish. You just want to feel like you're winning, but I mean, it's your turf. That's what I'm getting. 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they feel defeated. You've retracted your heartfelt space, and they feel defeated. And they feel, again, in battle. They've come off worse. But they may be spinning it the other way, or putting a positive spin on it, because I think you interrupted some kind of plan for kind of a new beginning, or it was very convenient. Your energy was very convenient for something, and you've just thrown a spanner in their game plan, is what I'm getting. There's something about the timing of this that feels like spot on. You've thrown a spanner in the works. It's not fair. That's what I'm hearing. Again, with that teenage, like, stroppy energy that's coming through there. It's not fair is the vibe coming from this person. It's, like, tough. This is where you get to stand up for what you want, with that kind of Ace of Swords energy that I was picking up. The World in reverse. Yeah. You may be forcing a cycle to close, is what I'm getting here. You may be forcing the close, that drawbridge coming up again. And maybe that's what they're saying. They feel defeated about, like, some kind of enforced closure. They didn't feel it needed to happen, but Spirit is saying it definitely did. Because this person is learning a lesson in limitation via you. Yeah, they didn't feel that there was any need for some kind of ending or to come about, is what I'm getting for that. They didn't want it. They didn't see it coming, I don't think, either. That would be like ending a cycle. This is like perpetuating a cycle. So this person may want to, like, try again, to kind of get back in their sort of position, of wanting to kind of challenge you, or I don't know, but I just don't think they have the freaking option. Is the feeling here. And if they do, they're just gonna come up against a brick wall again, is my sensation. And I think that they're saying that you are impossible to talk to, or that there's been an interaction that didn't go well. It wasn't a victory for this person. And you've illuminated the fact that it wasn't a victory for you dealing with this person. It brought a lot of, mixed feelings, is what I'm getting with the Six of Wands. It's like, it's uncomfortable. It's like a loss. It's like, it impacts the energy of the sun. It doesn't flow with those cards. It feels like this person's energy. The Fool wanted to come out. Yeah, this person is having a brand new beginning, whether they like it or not, is the feeling. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Because, they have no option. They're having to kind of travel onwards, is the feeling. This person is just not up to your energetic level at all, is the sensation on this. It's very immature energy. It can impact your kind of personal space, or I feel like some of you really like defending your heart space, or like holding to the heart space. You're like, I don't want to let go of it. I don't want to close down on the positive energy, on this sort of fresh energy, even if it's been impacted by a conflict with this person, or some kind of altercation, or some kind of feeling defeated by dealing with them in some way. You're overcoming that energy. You're shedding light on this like sense of defeat. You do really want this cycle to be over. I think you're keen for this cycle to be over, but at the moment all you can do is close the drawbridge and wait for them to fuck off. It's the sensation that I'm getting with this one. I don't think they're saying much. I think they've got their trap shut, like literally shut, because they have been knocked off the perch, because they might be saying that they might be wanting a new beginning. It could be with a new lover. I don't know, or depends on this person's relationship with you, or that they're happy about not being able to deal with you, or not being able to be able to have to deal with this enforced cycle, because it was, you were combative and you were unfeeling or something like that. Because, but this person, I'm just not feeling it with the heart space energy here. I think it feels like a gloss. It doesn't feel real. I don't think this person appreciates just how much energy you put into a situation. Just how much of your energy is shared. This person feels a lot more selfish than that. This is Strength, but reversed. It's got like a devil in it. Look at that. Standing your ground against a negative force. And that's why there's this sort of vulnerability, because I think this person does impact your energy, or you do feel in some way vulnerable, because this is the nature of the situation as it stands. But if this person hasn't buggered off yet, they're going to just keep standing your ground, just keep enforcing the end of the cycle. It's not going to be like this anymore. This is the way it's going to be from here on in. And this is really good for you. This is a really strong lesson in boundaries. this person would say that you see them in a negative light, that you see them as being insensitive, that you see them, but I don't think they're speaking in particular. I think that there could be some kind of embarrassment or shame about this. Some of them could be saying, though, that you've got a crush on them, that's for sure, that you really fancy them. Or they like a challenge or something like that as well. They might come in and try again. They might hit you up again, this person. They might attempt to break the boundaries again or start afresh or something. Spirit's like, don't stay or don't go round another cycle. You've got to close this out, is the feeling. Close out the energy here. Yeah, be very kind of limited in what you say to this person, is the vibe that I'm getting. But yeah, I think they would say that you're hostile, rash, potentially. They don't know if they're coming or going with you. That's also what I'm getting. Or that maybe they've got love for you but are conflicted by the way you're behaving. But you're walled off. Yeah, some of them feel hurt or injured is my feeling. Again, it feels because you've highlighted or illuminated something that they didn't like. So whatever it was you illuminated, this person didn't like it. I think their bluntness or their insensitivity is like provocative to you. That's the Strength card. So they would say maybe you've got like you lose control, or I don't know. I feel like this person, they really like to be in control in many ways, but they're also non-committal and selfish. And I think they are very provocative, and they could be provocative on purpose to try and get a rise out of you, or to try and kind of prove their point to themselves when you react or you retaliate. But there's this kind of two-faced energy about this. I don't think this person really has realised as well just how impactful their energy can be, is also what I'm getting, or how it can make other people feel, because I'm just not picking up much fucking empathy, I'll be honest. So I think they'll say, outwardly they'll be polite about things, or they'll say the right words at the right time, or to the right people, but yeah, I just this person is they need to take a hike. Because I think in some way they've kind of lost control, and that's humiliated them slightly, and I don't think they want to deal with that or even really look at it particularly. Or they might, if it's a romantic situation, they might come in and try again, but if you stand your ground, this person's eventually going to leave. Anyway, I think that's all I'm getting. I know it wasn't quite I thought it was going to be really straightforward, this reading, but it turned out that it was a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be. But I really hope that resonated. And if it did, let me know. Whack the like button. Throw me a comment. It's always great to hear from you. Bye, guys. Well, hi to those who chose the Chrysoprase. I think that's what it's called. It's real pretty. So these cards initially are to help me kind of pinpoint who this person is. I think this person is very physically strong for most of them, I would say, with the bear and the rider coming up together. One is very athletic, one's very strong. There's some kind of prowess, physical prowess potentially about this person. If it's not physical prowess, it's some kind of leadership role is what I'm getting with the bear. The bear can also be a matriarch, like a mother. But leadership energy is what is actually coming through from this person. Very strong energy. I feel like this person's had to endure quite a lot, actually. Yeah. I feel like they're also sort of edging out of a hermit mode, is what I would say, or they're in and out of the hermit mode. The rider arrives quickly, departs quite quickly as well. And they may come out and socializing, friendship, reunion, joy, community, fun, celebration. And they do thoroughly enjoy that. Like they need a lighter energy is the feeling. Because you get this incongruous, like 5 of spades here. Defeat, pride, conflict, injury, loss, danger, abuse, bullying, fear and deceit. And then the happiness card, the 10 of cups, home, luck, fate, fulfillment, fun, harmony, family. They could feel defeated in terms of their family or their friends, or why are they feeling so defeated? Because this is a very joyful card. For some of them, it could be that there's a third party energy and there's a lot of conflict in that space. Could be in a home space, could be to do with the family, just a sense of happiness. It's really injured, and I'm getting that this person is really just exhausted, just tired of the situation, but they feel very fearful as well. There's a like self-preservational energy around this person for me. And also I think the bear and the rider together can be like super intense defense system, like an alarm system, like a smoke alarm that continually turns on for no apparent reason. They've got like hypersensitive boundary alarm systems. I think this person could be very easily spooked, that fear energy coming up here. Spooked somehow, but they're very strong. I feel like this person's endured an awful lot, actually. It could be that somebody is bullying them, though. Somebody is domineering, or somebody is like pushing them or on their back, or I'm not quite sure. But this person is very afraid of being deceived or being injured. So my feeling is that this has like happened to them, and it feels really intense. Feels really intense in the heart space. A lot of conflicted emotional content. And maybe like there's also these feelings potentially for you. Are you a third party to a situation here, or I'm not sure, or is this you? I'm not sure. Somebody's being like really somebody's feeling really beaten. Because nobody wins in this situation, no conflict. The 5 of Swords, nobody wins. It's kind of whoever's left standing kind of vibe. And it's so exhausting is the feeling. So this person may come in quickly, may go out just as quickly, back into like a hermit mode, like this carousel. They come in, go out. They may present like a really, light front, and they need to kind of get away from this situation, whatever this is. It makes them happy to kind of get away from it, but it also is really ruining their happiness. And I think a lot of it is like self-inflicted too, is what I'm feeling to say about that. Conflicted about who to trust, hyper vigilant, like maybe to suspicious levels, I don't know, but it's because this person has been, is really alert to danger. Really alert to danger. Not quite sure what cards to shuffle in. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to go with the Trinkets and Charms deck. I really feel for this person. I feel like they are confronting their shadow is what I want to say, though. They are. They're confronting shadows about abuse and bullying and deceit and being afraid of being injured and being afraid of losing, and because it shows you that they've gone through those things, I think. And something's triggered, and it could have been an event, it could have been a reunion, it could have been anything, but something's triggered the alarm system, but it's preventing them from this kind of Ten of Cups happy energy. So it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like being tested by spirit, this one. What are they saying about you? The clouds, it's turbulent, or they feel cloudy. They feel down or depressed is the feeling that I'm getting from that. Yeah, it's feeling a little bit in the dumps, and that's what I think this person. Are they saying this about you? I don't think they are. I think they're saying it about themselves. That's giving me strong chemistry with the rider there, because the rider can also be a suitor. Like strong, like a new suitor, generally speaking. I feel that they are saying that there's strong chemistry between you, but that it could be like it's turbulent chemistry, or I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, see if more comes out. There's the egg. I'm going to take this one too, and the snake. Oh, dun dun dun. This is feeling like the bullying energy. Okay. So yeah, there is somebody actively standing in this person's way, I think, because this doesn't feel like you, and it doesn't feel like them almost. It's a third party. I feel like this person, is not really speaking about you. I feel like they're keeping it bottled. They're keeping it bottled. There's this privacy energy that's coming through. It's giving me hermit vibes, the bear. So it's almost like it's protected. But the feeling is that it's kind of fragile. And snakes eat eggs, right? So there's somebody here that really wants something from your person, or wants to really control your person, and they're standing right in the way of your person, and this like really harmonious energy. What are they saying about you? I think they're not. I think they're keeping it very hidden. And now I'm seeing the bottle disappear like behind the clouds is the feeling. So it's like intentionally obscuring. Interesting. There's some kind of fragility about it, or maybe it's new with the egg. But this person doesn't want it broken, yet the snake wants to like eat it whole is the feeling. It's very, which is feels like this extra person. This is a snake in the grass. This is a betrayer. It's a betraying energy. So maybe that is why your person is feeling defeated. Maybe they've been betrayed. Because it was almost like while they were on a high as well, they were on this high, and then this energy is swooped in, like it knew exactly when to step in the way. Like it's almost perfect timing, almost, is what I'm getting with next to the musical note. Like, because this person knows what they're doing. This person, this snake energy might work for the other team. I think your person is giving you inside info. It feels like via this reading, even though I'm supposed to be asking about what they would be saying about you. I just don't think that they're saying this about you. I think they're telling you this is the feeling. I think they're telling you this. I think they would say that you're really, I think they find you really attractive for most of you. They feel very protective. There's something protective in terms of the energy that they have towards you. I think it's a lot of joy. It's a lot of like pleasure in your company. If this is a romantic reading, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be platonic in that like there's a lot of pleasure in your company and there's just good chemistry between you. And I feel like all of these positive cards are associated with you, but not this defeat. I mean, it could be that this person's misread you, maybe, because they've got such a triggering alarm system. I don't know, but I don't think, I think it's to do with this third-party energy. That's very domineering energy. Very domineering. But your person's been really triggered, maybe, as well. They're feeling sort of shook up about it, like fizzy on the inside. In terms of like you and your energy is the feeling. But it's kind of fragile, and they feel like, I feel like there's a kind of protection here, a wall of protection, so that this energy can't interrupt in some way. But trust me, you don't want anything to do with this energy if you're not involved. I mean, yeah, it's not a bad move from your person. Knife. Yeah. Ooh. Don't know. I'm getting sharp pain with that. A sharp pain. I don't know whether your person's injured themselves. For some of you, that may be the case. I also feel it was turbulent. They had to like cut away from something here. Oh, it also feels like painful truths, again with the betrayal feeling coming through that. Wow, sharp words, really sharp words. Again. this feels associated with this third party energy and the bear. Whereas I'm getting your energy as the rider, and I'm getting like magical words, or like I don't know. I think this person likes how you speak, likes how you, I think you tell the truth. You help clarity. Yeah, you assist clarity in some way with this person. I think that's what they would be saying about you, that you assist their clarity. And it's truthfully like some kind of magical element is almost the feeling with this bottle. It's giving me like all kinds of Harry Potter vibes when I'm looking at this. Yeah, it's almost like there is this magical element about it. It's kind of mysterious as well, is what I'm getting from that. So maybe they would say that, you know, you're quite contained or self-contained, or you keep the magic within almost. And it's like the bottle's there, but you know, you're not going to offer it, that somebody has to kind of unstopper it, and then you'll like let it all flow out almost. That's what I'm getting almost. Interesting. One under the egg, please. But I think this third party, there's been some like ruinous words here, some really nasty, turbulent words is what I'm getting with that. Meant to injure, and your person might have an issue feeling vulnerable, and they might feel vulnerable like with you, and they might feel vulnerable with this other person as well. So it's almost like a sandwich of you know, this fearful like space, and they need to like retreat, and yeah, they need to retreat into the cave. A crown, lovely. Yeah, I'm getting, you know, high level both protection with the crown. For some reason, we're seeing the crown go over the egg. I don't know, there's something here, maybe in the way that you communicate, or that is crowned energy, and it's protective of the vulnerable space. It's somehow protective. Again, could be magically protective. You could be very magical. Very magical vibes coming off this. It's like a charm. That's what I'm hearing. A charm, or you're charming. The way you speak, it's like a charm, or you're a snake charmer. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's really interesting. Okay. Do you speak snake? I can't remember what that's called now. Again with a Harry Potter. The moon under the snake. Not only is it a snake in the grass, but it's going by the dead of night. I mean, this person... Jesus, this is proper enemy territory, this person. Very domineering, very manipulative, and it's because they fear to be left behind is what I'm getting. They fear, this 10 of Cups doesn't belong to this energy at all, because this energy perpetrates the deceit. I mean, this is real devilish energy that I'm getting off this. Like, it's pretty damn nasty next to this card. Oh, I just feel for your person. This person is sly and clever and stealthy, and I'd say quite gossipy as well, or there's poisonous words. They're just real sly in their movements, this person. They so want to interrupt your person. They so want to interrupt. It's giving secrets. It's giving secrets, betrayal, manipulation, secrets by the dead of night kind of energy coming off this snake. Pray for your person. And, you know, because I think this snake is praying for your person's, like, humiliation in some way. Now I'm seeing I'm seeing the crown being egged, or like belittlement, or I really, Your person may think that you're sexy, and that because of that, your person might be like wary of you. Okay? Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. They've had experience with, like, it's like the last person they found sexy was just awful type fit is this kind of energy. So this person is like hyper vigilant, is again what's coming through. They're hyper vigilant, and they would say they think of you at night, though. I feel like they think of you at night time, and they might feel like sexy if it's a love reading by night. Please don't take that if it's not. That's just weird, right? Depends who you're asking about. Some of you could be asking about a parent. I mean, honestly, or a boss. I don't know. It's got like leader energy. But I mean, yeah. But I feel like this third party is so stealthy. So stealthy. They really want to control your person. I'm seeing puppets on a string now. The key. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Following the heart is key to harmony, happiness, family, fun, fulfillment, luck, fate, home, etc. But they need to overcome this obstacle. And they do need to be strong. This obstacle is undermining with the rat at the bottom of the deck. It's they need to keep their eyes and ears open. And they may need to, send someone packing, or just refuse to engage is what I'm feeling as well. You just can't engage with this energy. Now I'm seeing Monty Python, and the bit where the two knights are fighting and they just keep cutting limbs off this knight, and he's like, I'm still coming at you, like wriggling across the floor trying to bite them with his teeth. It's like this person will always keep coming. They're so, oh man, that's kind of creepy at the same time. Oh my god, this reading did not go where I thought it would go. Is absolutely. I feel like you may be the key here for this person, but it doesn't have to be. I think the key is that they're fighting their shadow, and they are doing the work on their shadow. They're going into the hermit mode, and that is literally, a card that depicts the working of the shadow self. It's an inner journey, an inner realm, an inner travel. I feel like that's what this person is doing. They're journeying inward in order to unlock their own happiness, unlock their own harmony here. And they have to face the shadow to be able to. They're not going to be able to overcome this person unless they face their own, fear of injury, is what's coming through now with the cloud and the knife. So I think, what are they saying about you? They want to protect you from this energy. They would love it to be harmonious. Once this energy has been removed, there needs to be some kind, so it's almost like to come, but I mean, I don't think they're asking, I don't know, are they asking you to wait? I don't know. I don't think so. I'd just be wary that this, depending on how, prepared they are to do the shadow work, this could take time facing off with this. They've just got to stop engaging, go dark, is what I'm hearing with that moon. They've got to go dark. Maybe they are, I don't know. But they're going to get a lot happier when they've kind of deaded the energy. I have to say it. Not the person, obviously. Not a psycho. Right, okay. Yeah, there's some kind of truth about like a harmonious energy. Again, with the treble clef over here, the harmonious energy, it feels between the two of you. I'm hearing the bell now, and maybe there's something like joyful about conversation with this person, or you with them, or again with the joy, and that gives me a kind of the union, fun, being able to speak truth is also what I'm hearing, or talk about unusual things, or open up, that's what I'm hearing. Oh, this person is quite conflicted. Oh, I just can't pinpoint this, because like the flag keeps showing itself to me as at the beginning of a race, or at the end of a race. I'm being shown two flags, two bells. And there's one flag that's like the start of something, and the other flag that's like the end of something. Is what I'm getting. So this person is almost feeling like defeated, but there's this victorious energy with like completing. Maybe that's what it is. The victory is in the completion of something here. But they feel defeated also with that Five of Swords energy. They feel really like battered by this situation. So I think that's their truth almost, is what I want to say. Like they've run a race, but this is also like starting something different as well. Starting something. There's the beginning and the end of a cycle, right? The beginning comes with the end. It's the way the cycle goes. So so maybe they're coming up to the end of a cycle. Well, let's hope so for their sake. I mean, seriously. This person, like, if this is in their home space or their living space or in their, like, family or whatever, this person just desperately needs to get away from this energy. Because they can't heal while this is occurring, if this is something that's still occurring. And if for some of you that's you really need to get away from this energy. Disengage, go dark. It's not a good energy. And things, you won't heal until you're away, until you know that, like, you're safe, is what I want to say. That you feel safe. Well, that's what this person is feeling. They need to feel safe because they feel really vulnerable. Although they are incredibly strong. Again, I think they would say that you're strong, that they admire you. I think that, maybe they're not sure if you're kind of defeated or not defeated by, I don't know, whatever this is. I'm not sure. But yeah, this person, you know, is king, queen energy. It's impressive. Okay. The sun. What the fuck? The moon and the sun. Is this person doing magic? I mean, seriously, is this third party some kind of practitioner? With the sun and the moon there, it just gives that vibe. Stealthy by day and by night. Actually, I think what's happening here is that this is an illumination. Somebody's put a spotlight on this energy. Maybe this person has put a spotlight on the energy. That's what they're doing at the moment. They know, I feel like, you know, the more they shed the light of truth onto this situation, the more that this snake will be very uncomfortable. Because it's all about deception, isn't it? They don't like to be revealed for what they are. They're actually pretty vulnerable when it comes to like that kind of revelation, is the feeling. But I feel also that somehow magically spirit is assisting your person to heal. They're helping them shed a skin in order to shed this person, is also what I'm getting, like some higher form of death energy coming through. Yeah, strong sun energy, crowned sun energy, magical energy is assisting in this situation. Very, very interesting. Thunderbolt at the bottom. This feeling of swiftness with the rider, something's coming fast, and it could be an awareness, or it could be like a leveling up, it could be like an ascension, it could be like I don't know, subconscious energy that has stirred as well here. Like that's giving me it's giving me the serpent brain. You know, the instinct, the impulse, the knee-jerk reaction to the shadow, and then illuminating the space. There's progress, and it's kind of magical. And although it may be that this person looks that they're stuck, and maybe they are kind of stuck in some way, I feel like it can't last if this person keeps working on illuminating their shadow space. It just can't last. And maybe you're somehow integral to this. I honestly don't know. But something you've said has kind of elevated or inspired here. Some kind of truth, or maybe, again, this is impactful news. Like you've impacted them somehow, or they've impacted you. Like, I think it's a two-way street for this one. You know, there's been like this sudden momentum, and then this kind of departure. Whatever this situation is between you and this person, whether it's just, you know, a close friend, or it's a love interest, or it's kind of meant to pan out this way, is the vibe. And then the last card coming out is the mirror. This person is reflecting. I'm getting the obsidian mirror. They are looking at the shadow. They are doing the work. They are unlocking their own concepts of happiness. And this person feels so defeated that they don't feel at the moment like they even have the energy to believe that this could be viable at times for them. Because I feel they've had to come through a lot, is the sensation. But I think there's a lot of a chemistry that they would like to explore. There's a lot of sexuality, or sensuality, or it feels like strong and kind of crowned and dignified and warm and truthful. And that this is also like creating turbulence, because this person has to, you know, deal with the shadows, cut out this person, allow themselves to believe they are worthy of this, in order that before they can even attain this. And currently all they can manage is come in and then go out and like reflect, think, reflect, shed light, try and, you know, be courageous, be strong about what needs to be, you know, claimed as a defeat and what needs to be claimed as a win. Yeah, it's not an easy task when you're dealing with this. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Really hope it resonated. And sorry it wasn't quite what I expected, but they never fucking are. Anyway, lovely to have you aboard, and throw me a like, throw me a comment. Always great to hear from you. Bye, guys.